Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuke ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows. Siyaphinda ke futhi sikhulume ngama celebrities kanye nama YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. If it is your first time joining me today and you think this is your home, there is a subscribe button la ngezansi and a notification bell. Kanti ke futhi uma ngabe ufeel ukuthi usufuna ukuba a member yale channel, there is a join button. Okay, so today you guys, I want to talk about uSlindile Ndlovu, who is one of the cast members of Real Housewives of Durban. She's actually one of the newbies, and Slee came on the show. I think a lot of us liked her. We were waiting to get to know her. She was brought on the show by Unonko, you guys. Before I start talking about what Slee is saying here, I just want to say this because I haven't said this about Unonko. A lot of the times when somebody brings somebody to the show and they are their friend, and then once they're on the show, the person is no longer their friend, that person that brought the other person to the show is usually the first one to actually talk about the secrets of the other person they brought to the show. Okay, they will be the ones that are revealing everything, or if something is revealed about that person, they will be the first ones to confirm it. They will go like the post, and which usually when you like the post is an indication that you agree with whatever it is that they're talking about. So let me give it to Unonko, guys, and say I have not seen Unonko do any of that when it comes to Slee. She has not, and I believe, you guys, that a lot of these things that are coming out, probably Unonko knew them before they came out, but she hasn't done it. Okay, no, Unonko is really like minding the business that pays her when it comes to Slee. So you guys, let's talk about what she's responding to, because maybe if you are watching this video you have not seen what we have talked about when it comes to Slee. Slee came on the show first and presented us with the story of how she is coming out of a relationship, fresh from a relationship that did not work out, a relationship that she thought was going to be a forever. She was going to be married to this man, and she was engaged and had a very minor argument with this man, and this man went and married someone else within like 2 months. At that point, I mean, we're thinking that she is a victim of amadoda, you know, of indoda. We were like, yeah, amadoda, she's one in, you know, after we watched that story, because how can this man within 2 months, this man is marrying someone else? Okay, I yes to Indoda wherever he was, if he is watching the show, okay? Because we were coming for him, okay? Even the woman that he married, we were like, how can you marry a man only after 2 months he will do the same thing to you that he did to Slee, okay? And then another episode comes, and then Slee starts to introduce us to her children, which are 2 teenagers. And then she starts talking about her relationship with her kids, and she says, one of the things that she says specifically, you guys, and you have to go back to that episode and watch that, we're not taking this from the air. She said it herself. She said that she had left, one of the things that she did for that relationship is that she left her kids behind for that man. She said, I even left my kids behind to be with that man. She said it herself. In that episode, when she's introducing her kids themselves talk about how hard it was to not have their mother around. One of the children, the younger one, even says that at school she will be teased about the fact that her mom is not around, and they talk about how excited they are now that she is around. Okay, now let me tell you this, okay, they might have edited that episode, but there are things that they cannot edit to come out of your mouth if they did not come out of your mouth. Okay, so now that was one part of it, okay, that she had left her kids behind, because all of us mothers and even people that are not mothers were like, what the hell, you know, you left your kids for a relation. Do you not know anything about men? Guys, don't even sacrifice your breakfast for a man. You know, if your man calls you and say let's meet, and you are about to eat your breakfast, hlala phansi udli breakfast, those people don't deserve anything. Don't sacrifice anything for a man. If you are about to go and pee in the loo and he calls and say let's meet by the gates, go and pee. Those people don't deserve any sacrifice. So for you to sacrifice time with your children for a relationship, I'm like, So obviously, obviously we were all shocked to go to she did that, and then she was coming out and saying it. I think it was Usenzelo who commented on my video and were like, she must not be very intelligent for her to reveal that, because this is not a wise thing to reveal, because obviously everyone is going to be shocked by the fact that she did that. Okay, so we did videos about it. I was shocked because honestly I like Slee. I was like, woman, why did you do that? Okay, that was a part of it. And then another one was that this one happened outside of the show, because this story didn't come on that come out on the show at all. And that was Umusa Kaula posting that Usli had married her late aunt's husband, basically saying that Mr. Zungu was Slee's uncle. Okay, so she had an aunt. Her aunt was married to Mr. Zungu, and then she passed. Apparently she had a long fight with cancer. You guys, may her soul rest in peace. And she passed away. So when she passed away, there is usually they're taking care of the kids, ended up dating Usandile Zungu, and then then 6 years into a relationship, the relationship ends. Okay, so we were shocked again. We were like, okay, Slee, like, is it ever gonna end? Of course, I did a video, you guys, where I was talking about that accusation, whatever it is, or those rumors, and I did go online. I find some information on the late wife. The photos that are online, you guys, they look alike. This late wife, okay, they do look alike. There's another viewer that even said that the similarities between them might have been intentional on Slee's part, like the cutting of the hair and making the hair short. She might have done that just to look like the wife, because she wanted, of course, the man. Okay, and it looked to me like it's a possibility, and also it's a possibility that she actually did take over this woman's life. She went and lived in the house, took care of her kids. She was participating in running some of the family businesses, Zagazungu, even running the foundation that is in the late wife's name and listed there as the CFO. Everything is Slee, and it looked like, if you go to the internet, it looked like Usli, the wife passed, and Usli took over the life of the wife. Okay, so now we started feeling like how Usli was out here acting like a victim, like she had been left by this man that she had been loyal to, and denied she had done some debt. Okay, it felt that way from what we were reading from the internet. And I did say on that video that I struggled to find the connection in terms of surnames between Usli and Nayu Antwaki. But remember, Usli was married, so she might be Ismonga Aisha Telexone. And someone came into the comment section and said for sure Umesis Zungu was Umamkize. So I hadn't really done any work to see if there's only connection Kasli no Mkize, because it might be that Auntie Slee was Umamkize and Magasli was Umamkize, and then Usli, just to find a connection. So that couldn't be confirmed 100%, but definitely they looked so alike. Okay, so for me, I was like, it's possible that these people were really related. Okay, so now she's finding reasons to want to defend what happened, you guys, and this is what she says, because she posted on her stories. This is what she says, Usli. Okay, I would not normally address salacious and damaging reports regarding my personal life and my relationship, but I find myself compelled to address untrue rumors making the rounds. Okay, I am so I think it's fun, you guys. I always laugh when they say this, because I wouldn't normally address anything because they address everything. The housewives address everything. I feel like they read all the posts about them, and they watch every video about them, and if there's something to respond to, you will see their stories, because they are responding to something. So I always find it funny that they always say, I wouldn't normally respond. Yes, if you post that this woman has a broken nail, they will respond, and they will post something even if it's not a direct response. Okay, she says, my willingness to be part of a reality series is not grounds for anyone to make up stories and peddle untrue and distasteful rumors that impact my children, my family, extended family, friends. The following must be categorically stated. Okay, After my divorce, my ex and I felt that it was best not to disrupt our children's lives any further. The decision for them to stay with their father in the home they grew up in and with the community that they were comfortable in was critical to maintaining some normalcy. Any changes in routine coupled with the disruption and emotional turmoil did not seem fair to them and is not what we wanted for our children. Noting my own state of devastation, which needs no explanation, I regret the time I have lost with them during this period, but by no means did I abandon my kids to go be with a man, neither were they without a mother. In the following years, my divorce and my subsequent relationship with my recent ex, all three of us and our children maintain a healthy relationship, and I still enjoy benefits of a healthy and respectful co-parenting relationship with my husband. Listen, you guys, I feel like I'm missing a post here, so I'm going to read the other one. Okay, I guess here she's just saying, you guys, that she did not leave her children behind, which is the opposite of what she said on the show. She said that they were still able to maintain a relationship, and also just the fact that she is saying that there was a decision that they made that they must live with their father. Guys, there are many children that live with their fathers, but their children are, their mothers are still present in their lives. No child is going to talk about being bullied at school about their mother not being around if their mother is around. Because if you do fetch your kids from school, if you do attend some meetings, your child is not going to say that you don't when you do. So that for me is a confusion. But it wouldn't be abnormal for her to decide that the best place for her kids to be is with their father. That is not what we were questioning. What we were questioning was the fact that she had said herself that she left them behind to be with this man. But I guess, I don't know, you guys, if this explanation makes sense. I feel like she made it so complicated by writing the whole essay. She was trying to confuse us, but we still have questions. I personally still have questions. Okay, the second part of it, you guys, she is talking about now the part where Umusa Kaula posted about her and said that she had dated her late aunt's husband. Okay, so there's a part where I can't see clearly there, but she is basically introducing that subject, and she is saying that she is aware that she made a choice to do the show, but that whatever that she has expressed on the show is subject to editing. Okay, listen, you guys, it's not a housewife. You are not a housewife if you haven't blamed editing. Okay, because that's what they do sometimes when they can't explain themselves. They would always say it's not edited correctly, there's a part that they left out. I didn't say that exactly, it's the way that they edited it. Okay, so she says, I signed up for the show and I will live with that decision. Okay, if you were living with that decision, honestly, you wouldn't defend this until the reunion, because basically you are discussing a subject that should have been discussed at the you should have clarified this at the reunion. And I feel like she is part of it. She is trying to avoid being confronted about this issue at the reunion. Okay, so I feel like if you were accepting that, listen, I'm part of the show, if the viewers are gonna think what the viewers are gonna think, but I will just clarify everything at the reunion, she wouldn't post this. Okay, a decision that was made with clarity to divulge the moments of my life in my truth, lest they are used maliciously. The bone of contention relates to the vicious rumors that have now impacted several families. Our children are being asked embarrassing questions by the peers and school friends. Moreover, the memory of a woman is being disrespected by people who thrive on gossip. Mrs. Zungu, may her soul rest in peace, is not my blood relative. Neither are we related in any way except through knowing her family after her passing. It is with a clear conscience that I own my relationship with my ex and furiously state discredit any such claims. On behalf of our families, this will be the last time we engage on the matter. You see, now this is what I'm saying, that the whole idea of this post is to avoid her discussing this at the reunion, because what does she say now? She's saying that this is the last time that she would talk about this. Okay, no, Slee, you still need to talk about it at the reunion, because we need questions asked about this. Okay, and so she says that This would be the very last time we engaged on this matter, and further request that the content be removed so as not to affect our children negatively and taint their perceptions of me as their mother, and the close relationships we maintain with our extended families. The indecent content spreading on the internet is harmful, and we have seen many times how false narratives and allegations can affect people. Listen, you guys, I don't know what she means by that when she says it must be removed. Does she mean that the original video, the post that was done by Umusa Kaula must be removed? Or all of us must remove everything that we've spoken about here on the internet? Because once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. There is something to consider before you do the show. There are things that are going to be said about you that are not true, that people are just going to believe that they are true, and they're going to be on the internet forever and ever. I don't know, you guys. Of course, I mean, we have to consider that she is now saying that that is not true, that she is related to the wife Kasandile Zungu. I kind of feel like I need a DNA test done or something. Because she does look like the wife. She does, you guys. So I'm like, I want to believe Slee because I like her, but at the same time I'm like, can we have a DNA test of some sort so that we can know for sure? Yes, she's not. Guys, I'm not happy that she's saying it's the last time she discusses it, because I definitely want this to be discussed at the reunion. I have questions, and I hope that the host has questions on this issue, and also even the issue of the children. You know, if you say it's the way it was edited, so what did they leave out? What did they add in that episode that was not supposed to be there? We need clarity on that, you guys. Anyway, that is what she said. If you didn't understand me reading for you, you can go. I don't know, you guys, if it will still be on her stories, but it was yesterday. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando.